Live at you again. This is Jacob Tunes. I am your baby mama's favorite radio host across the airways. We're back in the building with special guests from Florence, South Carolina. Man, two brothers. The mom's the manager, so I'm just let them introduce you. Introduce themselves to you. What's up, bro?
What the deal is, you dig? It's your boy King Wild, you know what I'm saying? Big Ooze, Big Wild Playwright on Facebook. I know everybody watching right now. But yeah, it's King Wild, you dig? Got my little brother with me.
Yateswild in the building. Yateswild everywhere. Instagram, Yateswild.
Yateswild,
Yes,
know.
sir.
King Wild. And we definitely thrilled to have them in the building with their mom, manager, extraordinaire. Miss Sherelle, right? My people. So, what's good, man? What's going on?
What the deal is, man?
Okay, man. I first learned about you, when your mom was telling me that you was overseas.
Oh, yeah.
And she also told me that you was a superstar athlete as well, in your day.
Back in the day,
And
you
so,
know.
With that being said, how did that transition go, man, from you being, top in football, top in basketball in high school to transitioning to recording artist?
Well, honestly, I was doing both of them at the same time, you feel me? When I was playing sports and I was top athlete, after every game that we won, on the back of the bus, teams used to be like, man, Tori, bust a freestyle, man, rap for us, you feel me? Rap for us. So I was always rapping, but the sports kind of overshine that because everybody felt like that was my talent, that was my calling. You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
And it went over good because I was used to the lights, being under the lights. So like being on the football field or being on the basketball field and going crazy out there and then going on a stage overseas and going crazy, it's like the same thing, like the same atmosphere. You feel what I'm saying? So it wasn't no bad transition. It was real easy. You feel what I'm saying? It was real easy. You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
And I feel like it was meant for me to do it like that. You feel me? If I was supposed to be with with the sports or whatever, I'd be there right now. But I feel like it's the music thing that's really about to take over. You feel me?
Right. Okay. Well, that's always a good thing, and with that being said, once you find out that your little brother was doing the same, how did it make you feel as far as you guiding him and you giving him direction to become an artist?
I was surprised at first. Like I couldn't even see it. Like I thought he was gonna be the one going for football. You feel what I'm saying? So like I ain't see it at first. You know what I'm saying? Then he came to me doing music on his own, recording his own songs, putting his own money behind it, shooting his own videos, showing me that he was serious. I couldn't do nothing but support it. You feel me? I only want to see him do good anyway. You feel what I'm saying? So why not? Why not? If you gonna follow in your big bro footsteps, why not we do this together? You feel me? Little bro, big bro shit. You feel me?
Right. Now, with you following your brother's footsteps and transitioning to a recording artist, you was an athlete as well. So, what made you make the transition? Did you feel like you had more of outlet of getting your story out, or so? How did you make the transition from playing sports your whole life into coming into the music business?
Well, shit. First of all, I was playing football or whatever. Like in high school, I was nasty though, like defensive end type shit. But as I got in college though, like the players got bigger. So I just like, fuck, I might just try something else, and I just started rapping. It came out of nowhere, really.
Okay. So now, with that brother duo, and then your mom learning the business, because I already know that when it comes to that business and that music business, that moms and sons gonna bump heads, because mom think it should be done a certain way, and because she said she'll tell you that she's been in the business for over 25 years. I know business, but you'll tell her the music business is different from corporate business. So with you guys, bring your mom along, and she's supporting y'all, and and giving y'all that pussy y'all need, and with her learning, the business. How did that transition go? Because she is your mom first, and now she's your manager as well. So how did that transition go?
I mean, a mother gonna always make sure she doing whatever she gotta do for you. Like she ain't gonna lead you, steer you wrong. You feel what I'm saying? So like, with that being said, she gonna do no matter if we want to play sports, if we want to be a lawyer, whatever we want to do, if we need her, she gonna do whatever she got to do, learn in that field, whatever she need to learn to make sure we come out on top. You feel me? So like that's just her coming along with it is just really normal because she was gonna be here anyway, giving us suggestions, making sure we going on the right track anyway. You know what I'm saying? She ain't like she coming in and like taking over nothing like that. She was, whether we was rapping, playing sports or whatever, she was gonna make sure that whatever we did, whatever we needed, she was gonna be there and she was down for it 110%. And she gonna make sure that we do what we gotta do. You feel me?
Right.
The correct way too.
Word. So, with y'all cats being brothers, man, y'all kind of bump heads about verses or about tracks or about production? Nah?
This my bro, he the hottest young nigga, and I'm standing on that. You feel me?
Okay.
We ain't got to bump heads. I know for a fact that it don't matter. You feel me? If I go first, he gonna clean them up. You did. And if he go first, oh, you know I'm cleaning them. You did. That's how we rocking.
That chemistry just there. Like
we don't never bump Shaq and Kobe for real. For real.
Okay. That's what's up. So therefore y'all don't bump heads. So the energy and vibrations is always at an all-time high.
You feel me?
Right. So when you was overseas, you kind of heard some of your brother music while you was over there, right?
Yeah.
And so what you thought when you first heard him snapping on them verses?
I had to like keep listening to it because I'm like, man, this is not him. You feel me? Like he would have told me like, bro, I'm about to rap. I mean, he told me he was messing around with, I be playing around. Nah, dropped the whole song to it. You feel me, bro? Hard. Like I seen that I support anybody who don't do it and then come in and do it, you feel me, and put their passion into it, you feel what I'm saying? Give all their hard work and effort into it, learn it, and do it. Man, I couldn't do nothing but respect Lil Bro. He motivated me to go hard, you feel me? Like, yeah, Lil Bro coming in and he's stepping up and he's stepping on heads on top of that. Like, he ain't coming in lollygagging with it. He really want to do it. He coming in harder than I came in when I first did it, because when I did it, I was a little bit timid at first, like, man, they only want to see me play basketball. They want to see me on the football field. They don't really want to see me rap. He came out with the energy like, I don't care what people think. I don't care what none of them folk think, bro. My brother doing it, and I'm about to be right behind him doing it, pushing them and rapping with them. You feel me? 100.
Okay. So with you already, getting your musical creative process on, and your brother being overseas, how was the reception from the people back home while your brother was still overseas?
Shit, like the first time I dropped the song, it did numbers. Like they was like, "Oh, Yates rapping now." Like it just did numbers like that. So everybody's interested. Like, let's see what he got going on. We know his brother route. We know what's going on with that. But now you coming out stepping, it's crazy. Like two brothers. Like that's what they always say. Like y'all can do this shit together to the top.
Right. So it's Yateswild and King Wild, right?
Yes, sir.
So let's talk about the creative process of coming with those names.
I came up with mine, like, I was kind of inspired by Kevin Gates, like the way he just talked, and how he inspired me. So I just came up with, like, Yates. Just took the G and put a Y. And Wild stands for Wise, Intelligent, Loyal, Determined. So they just come together like that. Yateswild.
Okay. So what about King Wild? Same. Basically about the same thing, except for, like, I had a bunch of different names. And we was a different group before we was Wildlife. But then we ended up changing it to Wildlife because we was living by the Wise, Intelligent, Loyal, and Determined. Then we got OGs who was like, yeah, man, put Wild in your name. So my name was originally Wild Play, you feel me? Because my name was Playboy before that. So they was calling me Wild Play. But then when I went to college, they just started calling me Wild. Like, they took out the play and started calling me Wild. And I just started carrying myself as a young king, you feel what I'm saying? So that's how I felt like I was. That's who I feel like I am. That's how I'm moving. I'm moving like a young black king out here. And I'm King Wild. King, wise, intelligent, loyal, and determined. And everybody who with us, they got that Wild in their name because that's how they live in their life, you feel me? So that's really how the names came about.
So with that being said, it sounds like the journey is more righteous than wild. So
you feel me?
So
like, we turn up now. Don't get it wrong. We gonna pipe you up. You feel me? But it's bigger than that. You feel what I'm saying? It's way bigger than that. It's bigger than music for us. This is really a lifestyle. It's a brand, but it's a lifestyle for real. You feel what I'm saying? Like, we gonna make it do what it do with this music, and we gonna go wild, and we gonna turn y'all up. But in a lot of songs, you gonna hear like, oh, all right, them boys really talking, and they turning up on the song. They really wild. You feel what I'm saying?
Right. So with you guys being brothers, I know me and your mother spoke today on the phone, and she told me that this journey has been a spiritual journey for both of you guys. So what are some of the redirection in your life with being on this spiritual journey and being conscious and aware through the hip hop platform? How did that kind of change your direction of how you view things in life?
Really just seeing how the world going and how you can speak to people, to the masses through music. You feel me? It seemed like everything that coming out now, everybody gonna follow whatever they see on YouTube. Like the younger kids, whatever they see on YouTube, whatever they see on TV or whatever, they be following by that. You feel what I'm saying? And we took the opportunity to know that we got a gift, as in not just rapping, but as in being good people. We got that energy. Like when people come around, they respect us. You feel what I'm saying? When people come around, they enjoy our vibes, they enjoy our energy, and they listen to us. They listen to us or whatever the case may be. When it come to like giving them advice or whatever, you look up to us. So with that being said, I done lost my train of thought that fast. But with that being said, like it shows us that we can show people a different way through the music. You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
Like we can show like people you feel me? People think the biggest thing like with trapping, for instance. Everybody want to trap. When we trying to show people that you can trap and not be in the streets, like you can go and get a 9 to 5, or you can go out here and sell these T-shirts. You feel me? You can go out here and go to the studio, which is the trap, cook up your dough all day, which is these words, and sell them to these people who willing to buy that shit. You feel me? And if you really talking about something, you filling them with knowledge, so they getting a lot. You feel me? They getting high off knowledge. You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
So that's what with the music. That's where we at with it. Like we feel like people listen more now to the music. We love doing the music, but we also getting the message out of it. We having fun, but we getting the message out too. They know what's up. Everybody know what's up when they hear it and they see us. Everything that we talk about within the name of the brand, within the name of the clothing brand, everything we talk about has a meaning to it. You feel me? So that's really where we at with it.
Right. So Yates, man, with you being the younger brother, man, I know sometimes not you per se, but people expect a lot out of you because your older brother, have set up a certain type plateau. He was an athlete. You was an athlete. He's a hip hop artist, conscious and aware. You the same. So how is that vibe for you as far as with connecting with people and especially with connecting with the youth?
Like really, he never made it like me and his shadow. I always been my own man. Like Yateswild, that's me. So people never looked at it as like, what he gonna do? Let's see, that's his little brother. Nah, they just respected me as Yateswild, and they knew that was big bro. So, and I speak to the youth because I make it fun. Everything I say is catchy, but still facts at the same time. So that's how I make it fun and speak to the youth. Get the kids bopping, dancing, whatever it takes to get no screens up, really.
Okay, so let's talk about first of all, how many tracks do you guys have together?
We got 11 on the album. We got 11.
Okay.
We got like 2. I think we got like 2 off the tape.
Off the tape. That's the 2 that we got off the tape coming on a collab album with the whole brand with everybody from Wildlife called Gunami. So that coming soon. Be on the watch. But yeah, we got like 2 songs together on that too. But on the album we got 11.
Yeah.
Okay, so with you guys being in the booth together and having this creative process, man, what would you say is the most critical point while you guys are creating?
What do you mean by that?
As far as the process of creating, do he feed off your intelligence, or is it sometimes you feed off his intelligence?
Yeah.
So it's critical to understand each other's intelligence when you're writing the song and when you're recording it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. The chemistry got to be there.
Yeah, he wise. So like what he be saying, I reflect off that because like he's so smart. At the same time, so that just made me like go harder. Like I got to get like that, speak this knowledge to these people just like that. You feel me?
And he know what the youth want. You feel me? So when he rapping, I'm seeing what the youth really want to hear, and I'm vibing off that, and he making me come and write a different way. You feel me?
Right. And with that being said, man, what type of beats do you like? Like what catches your vibe, or is it any beat, or it just depend on how you vibing at the time?
Really depends.
Yeah.
Really, I can versatile. You feel me? Both of us. So it really depends how we feeling.
And like the beat, it gotta catch us. Like if it don't catch us, then we ain't going, because we feel like we overworking ourselves. But the beat just gotta catch us to the point where, like, when we hear the beat, we instantly start rapping. You feel me? Like if I hear a beat and I come up with 8 bars for a hook, the song, then I know for a fact that that's a song we need to go ahead and record. You feel what I'm saying?
Okay, so and with that being said, I understand that you was overseas, right?
Oh yeah.
Where was you at overseas?
I went to overseas. I went to Germany, but I was in Hawaii too.
Okay, so now let's talk about the overseas vibe first. How was that vibe for you musically overseas?
That being overseas showed me that this is what I'm supposed to be doing. Like that's how they treated me. I ain't have to go up to people and be like, "Yo, I'm a rapper. This is what They instantly was coming up to me. You look like a rapper, or do you do music? You look like some type of artist." They already say I look like famous people, but I was having my own shine when I got over there. Like I didn't really have to tell nobody. I came out with a song, did a show, and after that it was just like, well, where can we book you? Where can we? You feel me? So like overseas showed me that I can do this, and there's people out here that probably ain't in my city, but they showing love more than my city can show love. You feel me? So like being overseas, it showed me a lot, man. It really, and it motivated me. Like it made me want to go harder, because I know for a fact there's people like knowing that we got talent, willing to respect, that don't know us from a can of paint. You feel me? They don't know us. They listen to all the famous people. You feel what I'm saying? Who are we? But they take the time out to listen. In other cities, it seems like when you go somewhere else, they take the time out to listen. You know what I'm saying? And they fuck with you and they vibe with you. And they was vibing with me hard over there. Hawaii and Germany, oh yeah, they was vibing with me hard. You feel me?
So was the vibe different from, because Hawaii is still in the U.S. So
oh, yeah.
was how different was those vibes?
I mean, yeah, it was that. I thought it was gonna be on. You know how you think you gonna go to? Nah, it was I mean, it's still parts like that, but it was basically like the same. It's basically like being in America, but it's just like they were showing way more love than where I came from. You feel what I'm saying? So like, the island really was showing me like a lot of love. Like I mean, a lot of love. Like the most with this music, that's the most love I ever got was being in Hawaii. I never like. They can get whatever, you feel me, for real, because if it wasn't for them, a lot of people wouldn't be like, it took Hawaii for the city to catch on, you feel what I'm saying? It took me to go to Hawaii for the city to be like, oh, bro, really out there in another state, not in another state, he on the island, going crazy, getting booked for shows, 3-4 shows a week, and getting back ends, you feel me?
Yeah, so I heard. So, and Yates, man, was you already on that musical journey while you was in college?
My freshman year really started everything. I just, you know how it is in college, just in the dorm, just bored, getting high. Started off like that. You feel me? Listening to Wiz Khalifa, inspired by him too as well. Like I'm seeing him overseas, like in Hawaii, going stupid, going gnarly. So I'm like, yeah, if bro can do it, I know we can all do it. So that's how it really took a toll on me. Motivated by him.
Right. So when you was in school, did you drop a mixtape in school or a single in school? Did the college students really catch on to like how hot you were?
Not so for say the college students, but like people back home where I was at in Darlington.
Right.
They took off with it, like, cause I was already known in my city. So once I started putting the music behind it, it was like, all right, he supposed to do this, like this him. He already had the fame.
Okay.
Doing house parties and shit at home.
Right. Let's
shutting our neighborhood down.
Shutting the neighborhood down. So like that's how I got my kind of fame, I guess.
Very popular.
Yeah.
Word. So let's talk about Darlington, the state of Darlington. Woo. I've seen Darlington on the news quite a few times, for extracurricular activities. So man, with you guys making music and along with those extracurricular activities going on, how was the vibe with you guys being so woke and a lot of cats that's in them streets vibes are not that woke. So how did they interact with you?
I mean, we gonna get respect regardless because we show respect.
Right,
no matter where we go, in the city, out the city, no matter where we go, they respect us because we show respect. They feel the vibe. They know, like, they can just tell what type of time we on, how we moving, like, for real, for real.
Right.
And they know that we trying to get everybody like that. You feel me? Like, we ain't gonna force nobody to do nothing. Ain't nobody force us to wake up and all that junk. But if you around us, you gonna get that positive energy. Ain't gonna be none of that negativity and none of that, man. We all pushing each other, kings amongst kings. You feel me? So they interact with us, hood niggas, white people, anybody. They respect us because we show respect no matter what. That's just how we was raised. You feel me?
Right.
That's a fact.
And plus one thing I do know, because I had discussions with your mom, your intellectual process peaks out. So, you know, when you're actually vibing with people, they understand that you're on a whole different level. And so with that being said, that kind of reflects in your music, and a lot of people can use that music for a therapeutic process. Mm-hmm. So let's talk about how you guys make music that can help people go through life-changing and situations, and they can use it for therapeutic reasons.
We got the turn vibes to get you out of that down state.
Yes,
You
sir.
feel me? Like, if you just feeling sad, we got some songs on the album that'll pipe you up. You feel me? And then we got them real life songs that's letting you know that you ain't the only one who going through it. Everybody going through it. We going through it. People probably acting like they ain't going through it, but they going through it, and you can get over that. You know what I'm saying? The storm don't never last. I know people think it do and all that, but the storm don't never last, and it's how you handle it. You feel me? And I feel like we got tracks on there for all different type of moods. Whether you down, we gonna pick you up. Whether you're down and you feel like you can't do it, we got them songs that'll show you can do it, bro. You can do it.
Right. So Yates, for the songs, you know, that you may have or you may be creating for the females that's going through this, that, other, and the third, man, what would you really, you know, what type of songs would you make, or do you have any songs on the album to uplift your sisters that's going through a tough time in society?
Sir, I got a song called Full Throttle. Like,
okay,
we live for the day, we pray for tomorrow. You feel me?
Right. So let's talk about that record.
Like, basically that record, that joint, like, I love that song. It's motivation. Like, if you going through something, it's gonna let you know, like, you know that you're ready. Like, get up and go get it. Like, you can't just sit down. You gotta get up and get out there, and just push harder. Like, can't give up. That's the number one thing I learned about this rap shit. Like, you can't give up. You gotta go harder, cause the door's gonna open. So don't let nobody try to tell you can't, because you always can. God gonna open the door.
No, most definitely, especially with you being in a state that's not really known for music. You got to go super hard. You got to put yourself above the rest. You know, you got to separate yourself from what everybody else is doing. And you know, with you guys being conscious and aware and stuff like that, people really don't expect that to come out of the Carolinas. So that's a whole different vibe, and that's a whole different entity. Like, you know, brothers, you know, that's with the nation and stuff. Like, I listened to a lot of cats music that the dude being X be promoting. You know what I mean? And so it's a lot of brothers that's conscious and aware, and the vibe is totally different. They make you think. Yeah. And so with that being said, let's talk about the music business, man. So when you first got into the music business, and when you first started explaining to your mom about the music business, about, you know, the royalties, the paperwork, and all the above, like what are some of the conversations that you guys had, man, and how long did it take, you know, y'all to build that platform as your mom, you know, managing you guys, and y'all just having a complete team and going just super hard with everything that you do as far as on the entertainment side of things and on the business side of things?
She really gave us the knowledge behind getting them, because for a long time I just been giving it away for the free. You feel what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Like, not worrying about collecting it on the back end. Like, I'm gonna get it eventually. Like, they gonna start booking me for shows. You feel me? But if it wasn't for her, she really instilled the business part into us, like, and got us business minded, because we was just rapping and going, felt like we was, you know what I'm saying, rapping, doing shows, getting paid when we get paid or whatever the case may be. But when it came to the business and saying like, look, your music you gotta start charging these people, because this is what, if this your job, everybody else getting paid to do their job, y'all gotta start getting paid to do your job, and you gotta make sure it's the right way, because people will steal your music. People were, you know what I'm saying, telling us about deals and all type of stuff. So it was really her, you feel me? She the one who put us on with it.
Make
like,
sure you read them contracts, man.
for real.
Right, and you know she don't do nothing for free, for sure.
You feel me?
Yeah, we already know that she about that business. So,
Yes, sir.
so now, is there anything that you guys want to do as far as community wise, start a nonprofit or start a mentoring session with any of these children? Because it's fact, like, society's really crazy. The gun violence is at an all-time high. You got gun violence, you got sex trafficking, you got a lot of kids that grow up without a father. So what are some things that you want to do through your music platform to help the youth?
That's what it's a lot of stuff we want to do, really, and we just trying to get the funds behind it. But we want to start an AAU team for the community, for our city or whatever. We want to put more music things in our city. Like, we want to get with more engineers and more cameramen, because there's a lot of people in our city that want to rap. A lot of people want to do music. So we want to make sure that we got more outlets for them to record, more outlets for them to shoot videos, more shows for them to perform and get they self out there if that's what they want to do. We want to start like doing fashion shows for the people who want to do fashion. You feel what I'm saying? Like, I ain't gonna sit and say, like, if we could build a school, yeah, we want to build a school, but we thinking about the stuff that we can do as of right now without a lot of money. You feel what I'm saying? So like,
Right.
And the main thing is that AAU team. You feel what I'm saying? Getting that AAU team and trying to put on for the city, for real.
Facts.
Okay, so with that being said, man, no, the youth is different nowadays. You know, from when we came up, man. You know, I know when I was growing up, man, you had different pillars of the community. You know, as far as men that was always in the community doing something with the youth, and the structure of the community now needs to be rebranded and restructured, because I just feel like it's not enough men in the community anymore like it once was. So, you know, what type of structure you think needs to happen, and how can you really, what would you like to see change with that? And you know, I know that you were in challenge that process through your hip hop platform, you know, because it's a lot of places that want, you know, somebody to teach hip hop dance. You know what I mean? Because every child can't sing or can't rap or can't play instruments, but some of them really can dance. You know what I mean? So what are some of the things that that you might want to do, and are you in touch with your old school to try to, you know, do some mentoring sessions and use that music for a therapeutic resolution for these kids? Because a lot of kids can get their story out through music, but they just can't talk to you.
Right.
Good
Martians. We ain't really did no mentoring stuff at our school, but we got people in our family that's younger people in our family, and not even younger people, just people around the neighborhood. It lately it's been people just hitting me up in my Instagram saying how they want to do music, and people doubting them, telling them they shouldn't do it and how they can't do it. So I've been speaking to people through my Instagram, like people I never met before, that's overseas, you feel what I'm saying? Speaking to them through Instagram and just being a positive role model in their life and letting them know that you can come to me for anything. We could talk about anything. Like, I don't know everything, but we could talk about anything, and I won't like lead you in the wrong direction, in the wrong way. You feel what I'm saying? You got your own mind, your own decisions to make. I'm just here to help you 110%, just like she here to help us 110%. We feel like we was raised like that. We was raised to be there for people. So we ain't really got back like with the school and nothing like that, but it's plenty people at our school that we know that look up to us. You feel what I'm saying? At our old schools that look up to us, or that's not afraid to come to us and ask us, well, bro, how you did this and how you do this, or can you link me with this and can you link me with that? So we gotta step it up, and we gonna step it up and get in depth with it and go back to the schools. You feel what I'm saying?
Right,
and start throwing the talent shows. You feel me? But it's all coming together.
Right, it's all a process. And Yates, man, as far as as far as transitioning, you know, growing a whole brand. Let's talk about y'all brand and tell the people in Radio Land the name of the brand.
The brand is WLNG, Wildlife Marching Gang.
Okay,
Yes,
and
sir.
and the brand came about when y'all first created y'all names, or later on y'all developed the brand as well.
See, I came along after the fact.
Okay.
Yeah, so it was just them at first. Then I came along and I just joined in. Like, why not? This my brother.
Right,
This is
right.
family. This is family brand. So I just hopped right in.
Right. So how many people rep the brand as of today?
Shit. A lot of people support us, man.
We got a lot of
A
supporters.
lot of
but
wilds out here.
as in, like, with the rappers in the group, of course, we got the youngest, hottest young nigga right here. You got me. You got my bro Humble Poe over there on live. We got Chubbs back at the crib, and then we got a super producer / rapper
You feel me?
/ like the boy crazy. His name is Super Scrooge, man. I'm talking about he crazy. So if y'all need some
wild.
beats, man, if y'all need some beats, hit us up, because I'm telling you, we got a super producer, you feel me? We got a cameraman named Oh So Wild, you feel me? He been shooting. When I was back in Hawaii, that's who was shooting a lot of my videos and helped me. He came in and made the YouTube page and made the website for us, you feel what I'm saying? So
Right.
then we got my uncle and his wife back in Atlanta. He holding it down for us, you feel what I'm saying? So it's a couple of us.
Right. Okay, so I did hear a lot of great things about the film director that you work with. Let's talk about that relationship between you guys and him. Like, so how did that relationship develop?
A little.
I was in
man.
Hawaii, man, and I had a show. If I'm not mistaken, I think it was for the Migos. I opened up for the Migos. And I guess people been telling them about my music or whatever, so they came through and he seen me perform. And after he seen me perform, he was just like, man, I'm going to do whatever I got to do to help the brand. I want to be a part of this brand. And at first, he was trying to do the little manager role, but then he seen I wasn't getting no visuals, so he bought a camera. Then he bought another camera. Then he bought another camera, and then bought everything to go with the camera, and then went on YouTube and started learning how to shoot videos, just to shoot my videos because he believed in me that much. You feel me? So, like, I feel like God put him there because he came out of nowhere. I didn't know him. We had a kid back at my crib one day. He came through. Everybody found out I was performing. And they was like, all right, we're going to pull up. They pulled up, and he seen me rock the show. And after that, he was just stepping 10 toes. He ain't stopped ever since. To this day. He hasn't been stopping. You feel me? With the clothing line. You feel me? Like, going crazy between him and my own brother. They been stepping, you feel me? And that little dude been stepping, you know what I'm saying? We used to bump heads a lot because he got a real creative mind, you feel me? Like,
Right.
he'll take it there. Sometimes you got to tell him, like, slow down, like, you feel me? But he real creative and he passionate about it. He want to see us do good. He don't want nothing but good stuff to happen to us. So, yeah, that's a blessing right there. Me and him, that's a big blessing, you feel me? Like, God put him in the right spot. He put me in the right spot, and we thankful, you feel me?
Right. So let's talk about the transition of your brother working with the same film director that you working with. How did that transpire with him coming down to South Carolina?
He was eager to do it. Once he joined, once he was like, I want to be wildlife, he was like, I want to be wildlife, and I want to meet everybody. Before he even met everybody, he was trying to do whatever he could for everybody, make pages for everybody, get bios for everybody, take pictures for everybody. So he make covers for anybody in the group who need a cover. He was there to make it before he met him. So it was just destined for him to meet him. And then when he met him, he said he felt like it was a real family. Like, he didn't feel unsafe. He felt comfortable. Like, we stayed at mom's crib. You feel me? Like, he pulled down from Florida, slept on the couch. You feel me? With the camera, had the camera equipment and everything. You feel me? Pulled up, and he felt like he was home. You feel me? We kept him safe. And we showed him that wise, intelligent, loyal, and determined, that's how we living for real. And that loyalty, like, mean everything. So, like, it was easy. Came down, met Yates, fell in love with Yates. He already knew City, met the rest of the people, and was ready to shoot. It wasn't like we had to ask. He was like, so what we shooting today? You feel me?
Right.
So, like, we put in some work.
Right. Now, Yates, what was that process with you and that young man that came down to do the shooting for you, man? So, how was that visual with the creative process, and most of all, how was the vibe and energy on that set?
It's just like chemistry every time. Like he just ready, like ready to work. Any idea I had, he knew exactly where I was coming from. Like so, his artistic mind and mine just collide together every time. Can't go wrong with him.
Word. So is there, me and your mama discussed something about you guys' lifestyle, her lifestyle, and we talked about the visuals of reality TV. I told her that make it happen. If you guys feel like y'all can really do something with reality TV, and it's a whole new lane, from the visuals to the soundtrack, to working with different designers, different casting directors, all the above. So, what would that process look like for you, and what type of thoughts do you have about it?
Lately, I ain't even. She came up to me with it. You feel me? So
Right.
with that whole situation, I just been behind her with it. Like I don't really too much know anything about the reality TV, and I ain't really into it like that. But I know that it's a good way to help the brand. You feel me? And the things that she was telling me about it.
Oh, it's popping.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So I just been standing behind her with that whole situation. Like whatever she trying to do with it, I know you ain't gonna lead us in the wrong direction. So we stepping with you. If you feel like this could work and you know it could work and you feel like you can make this happen, then let's make it happen. You feel me?
Right. Okay. So is Sherelle, is there any type of name that you come up with for the reality TV?
No, well, I haven't found a name, but I think like we have a good thing going right here. I mean, they're being managed by their mother.
Right.
I'm Mommy Wow.
Right.
So we can't go wrong with that.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, who else is out here with brothers, a group that's a group of brothers, two brothers that are a group. We're out here pushing and striving for greatness. We have no other choice but to be successful. Who would not want to watch that?
Right.
Who wouldn't want to watch us gel together?
And we black.
Right, and see us get along well and see how, even though I'm their mother,
Right.
I know that they are the artists, they are the talent, and I have to respect that. And I know that the passion that they have is like, I have to back down a lot. I have to be like, I think this is a good idea. And if they're not feeling it, I can't say you better or you got to. I say, okay, let me give you guys some scenarios. And then you figure out if this is what you want to do or not, because they're so passionate that a lot of things they're not vibing with.
Right.
They're not vibing with the regular just do it. It's just this one time. It's like anything that they are not feeling, they are not going to do it. If they don't feel the love for it, if they don't feel the vibe for the environment, they're not going to do it. And we going to battle. And this one right here, this is the male version of me. So him and I really be like at it because he's me. So the passion is like, I already know that passion that he has is like, okay, Tori, King Wow. It's like, all right, I get it. Tell me what you want so I can push forward and get what you need. And then I have to remind him, even though your heart is in it, I'm here to get your mind in it.
Mm-hmm.
So then we can get where we need to be.
Right.
So that's how we move. And I have to tell him, I know you passionate. You from here. You got me in your corner for this part.
Right.
To keep you focused on this part, to keep you focused on your money, to keep you focused. Like, that's what I'm here for.
Okay. So, you guys are definitely the creators, but your mom is definitely the visionary.
Yeah.
And so, with the visionary process, along with the creative process, and the musical geniusness in both of you, and working with dynamic producers, and also, working with great designers for the clothing line. So, and we're gonna just get into the whole brand of the clothing line real quick. So are you looking forward to doing snapbacks, more t-shirts, collar shirts? Like what do you expect for the clothing line, thus far, as well as the future?
Well, we trying to do everything: snapbacks, hats, hoodies, long sleeve shirts,
You got the tights for the
tan.
woman.
You feel me? We even got a sample of some shoes that we got. We got like 3 pair of them. You feel me? So we even got sample of shoes. We want to do the goo bags. You feel what I'm saying? All that, man. We trying to do it all. And we got some athletes who play for different schools. We got a little cousin, Lenny. The boy go crazy. So we trying to come out with sports line where we got sleeves, got his own headband. You feel what I'm saying? He don't have to rock Nike. I mean, you can rock it. We ain't tripping, but we want to have some Gooversity sports for him so he can rock his own brand. You feel what I'm saying? He can have his own thing. You feel what I'm saying? So like we coming out with it. We got a lot in store. Website on the way, clothing line drop 420, Gooversity, and that's we putting God over O's. That what Goo mean. No drip, no sauce, no swag. All Ooze, big Goo. You dig?
You feel me?
You heard it first, man. WarRap Radio, Yateswild show, man.
God
We in the
of
building,
O's.
man.
You feel me?
Yes, sir. So, as far as new visuals Joe got coming, how many new visuals should we expect from, spring to summer?
We trying to shoot all the videos to the tape.
Yeah.
Everybody hitting us up saying the whole album hard. So we trying to shoot visuals to all of them. We trying to,
Back.
we trying to feed the streets, man. Give them what they want. I know they want to see a visual, and let's get creative behind these visuals and put them to these songs. So yeah, we about to go crazy to the summer.
Videos. We get creative with these.
Yeah, we gonna get creative, man.
For real.
So you telling me the video will have more like a cinematic look?
Yeah,
You feel
sir.
me? That's what we trying to go for.
Okay.
You gonna learn something from every video.
You feel me?
Okay. So we should expect a mini movie because each video should feed on one another.
You
Yes,
feel
sir.
me?
You right on the right path, man.
You feel me?
Right. Okay. Great. All right, man. So let's talk about your social media platform. Really quick, man. How is that branding through social media been for you guys?
I mean, social media is cool, whatever, but I really like to get in their face, like on hands at the mall. I'm at the mall. I'm at Walmart. I'm
My boy
everywhere with it.
stepping. My boy be stepping.
So you old school.
I'm
He
old school.
old school with it.
They
He
gonna-
young, but he old. I be the one on the Instagram is trying to promote like that.
They gonna
He
feel
be
me.
stepping.
They gonna feel us like they respect you more. I feel like in person, like
So you definitely with the street team promotions.
for real.
Oh, yeah.
Thanks to her.
The hand-to-hand comeback.
The hand-to-hand
She put me on
combat.
Back in the Harlem World days, back in the Outcast days, the Goody Mob days.
Feel me.
You know what I mean? When they had the 5 girls and the 5 guys out there with the T-shirt with the album on it, and they got 5,000 in the
That's how they
trunk.
coming.
You feel me?
Right,
That's the
okay.
best way.
Okay.
He be
so,
stepping.
And I was just talking to somebody about this earlier today, man. That we need to get that street team promotion back, that club promotion back again. And I think that's why a lot of artists are missing, and that's why they have been limited to signing 360 deals because they're not in the streets anymore.
Facts.
You know what I mean? One thing about it, when you sleep in the streets, still gonna talk.
You feel me?
Regardless of what people say, the streets gonna tell the truth.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So with that being said, man, any shows coming up?
We trying to get some shows in CIAA. We trying to throw our own little shows or whatever the case may be. I got to get back to Germany because they trying to get us to perform out there. So and in Hawaii, you feel me? So we coming with some shows. We just trying to do more shows outside of the city. You feel me?
Yeah, of course.
It's a bunch of
Of
shows
course.
in the city that people want us to come perform at, but we trying to do some stuff outside the city. Go to Atlanta, Charlotte. You feel me?
Right.
CIAA coming up.
Right. Go perform in Harlem.
You feel me?
Where your mom from?
You feel me?
You know what I mean? So that'll be great. So as far as the first visual, is there a date that it would be shot?
We already got 2 out. 2 we got Way Up, that's on there. That's a single out the album. And then we got My Brother and Me, and that one going crazy.
Right. I know
That
about My
one,
Brother and
you
Me.
feel me? That one going crazy.
Right.
So we got a couple other videos out, but just far as for the album, we on the way. Hopefully we can shoot one this weekend, you feel me? But we on the way.
Okay. Well, great, man. So, man, this is the Jacob Toon Show. I am your baby mama's favorite radio host across the airwaves.
Yes, sir.
And, we got King Wild and Yateswild and,
Yes, sir.
Sherelle K and, and the whole wildlife family. And,
Swazow!
So,
Wow.
so, man, I'm going to just let you guys give a shout out and give them your social media so they can give you guys a shout. So go ahead and shout them out.
That's on my Yates. My Instagram is Yateswild, Twitter Yateswild, Snapchat Yateswild. I'm Yateswild everywhere, man, for real. Google me too, Yateswild.
Yes, sir. Instagram, wildlife_wild. Twitter, wildlife_wild. Facebook, wild play right. I don't really do Snap, but if you want to fuck with me on the Snap, it's Big Ooze, BIGOOZE. You feel me? And we just going up. Shout out to everybody in the city. Shout out everybody from Wildlife. I forgot to say Hooli and Mal too. You feel me? Them two artists from WLNG. I forgot to talk about them boys. Shout out to Scrap. You feel me? Happy birthday, little nigga. Your ugly ass. Shout out to the whole city. For real though. Shout out to the whole city, man. We love y'all. We thank y'all for the support. We fuck with y'all. We thank y'all for the support. Fuck with us. And Ooze We Trust out now. Got the scan card, so you ain't even gotta get no CD if you want. You feel me? And they on everything. Visuals coming soon. You feel what I'm saying? Yes, sir. You dig it.
You heard it first, WarRap Radio. Mr. Sherelle, would you like to give a shout out and give him your information on social media?
Well, like I said, I'm Mommy Wild.
Don't follow my mama. I ain't playing with none of y'all niggas.
Life knows me as Mommy Wild. They all know that I got their back and I support them. But if there's any other new artists out there that are interested in being a part of Wildlife Family, then you can reach me on Facebook at Sherelle K. Wright. I'm on Instagram, Sherelle K. Wright as well. I have my phone number listed on both of my sites. So you can call me, contact me. We're down for what you got. If you got some talent, we are open to adding you to our family. If your heart is real. Now, if you come back with some garbage, we cutting you off.
We need loyalty too. Don't forget that.
Cutting anybody with the negative vibes, anybody that does not have positive things going on with them, we remove ourselves from that. That's how we move. The whole circle has to have that good energy. If your energy is bad, we pushing you out.
You heard it first, man. Jacob Toon Show, WarRap Radio, the Global Network. I am your baby mama's favorite radio host. We out of here. Peace, blessings, and you already know it's got to be love in it too. We out.
Pluto, buzzing out.
She wanna roll with the Martians. Yeah. She said that we lit, she said that we live. All on the road, I just wanna party. Roll up some gas, she pour up a car. She wanna smoke with the stars and get hot to the ceiling like she in a race. Smoking no gas that'll fill up a rocket. I'm high like a Martian, let's go out of space. She wanna roll with the Martians. Yeah. She said that we lit, she said that we live. All on the road, I just wanna party. Roll up some gas, she pour up a car. She wanna smoke with the stars and get hot to the ceiling like she in a race. Smoking no gas that'll fill up a rocket. I'm high like a Martian, let's go out of space. Smoking no pressure, yeah, we apply. You want you a verse where you know we supply. Fly like a pilot, no limit, we bought it. When God got your back, tell me who gonna stop. See these niggas that sit there and lie through their teeth. When your tongue hold that power, you watch how you speak. When you speaking on me and my brother compete, show my Martians a creeper right where you sleep. See these days, use my brain as a weapon, but still keep a 30 on me for protection. This loyalty shit, yeah, run through my blood. And yes, know it's so it ain't no question. Any loss that I took, that's a lesson. Mistakes that I learned from, that's progression. Cause she can go wild like the West. And I'ma go bust her down like a present for real. She wanna roll with the Martians. Yeah. She said that we lit, she said that we live. All on the road, I just wanna party. Roll up some gas, she pour up a car. She wanna smoke with the stars and get hot to the ceiling like she in a race. Smoking no gas that'll fill up a rocket. I'm high like a Martian, let's go out of space. She wanna roll with the Martians. Yeah. She said that we lit, she said that we live. All on the road, I just wanna party. Roll up some gas, she pour up a car. She wanna smoke with the stars and get hot to the ceiling like she in a race. Smoking no gas that'll fill up a rocket. I'm high like a Martian, let's go out of space. Recorded to bitches that giving me top. I'm feeling that boy from my car. Get to the money and I stop. Play with the game, you can get lit like a bird. Making my way to the top, now my old thoughts. They claiming they sorry. I cannot trust a little bitch. Got a little money, they all on my dick. Yeah, she pour up a car, they all roll up some gas. Roll up some reef and you know I can't pass. My pockets on thick like I got on some pads. Put us on Reddit, we got it in stash. She wanna roll with the gang. Ooh, she wanna fuck cause I got on these chains. Feel like a pimp and I need a new cane. Kicking this shit, Yateswild, Luke Kane.